The following is a presentation of WCMP Sports, local sports.
And the serve just clears the top of the net. Played by the Bombers.
A Q Media Group production.
Into the lane and just gets the roll.
Wow.
Local high school sports.
Oh, it's knocked out. Oh boy, 1-0.
Also available for free on the WCMP mobile app or on the Q Media Group YouTube stream.
35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10. He's gone!
Now to bring you the call, here's Chris Gable.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome into Cambridge-Isanti High School for tonight's Mississippi 8 basketball action between the Cambridge-Isanti Blue Jackets and the Chisago Lakes Wildcats. Welcome into our Here's the Pitch pregame show. We're going to start tonight off by taking a look at the Cambridge-Isanti Blue Jackets. Cambridge-Isanti comes in with the record of 0-7 on the year. They last played on Saturday afternoon against a young but talented St. Francis squad, and they fell in that one 68-36. Like I said, Cambridge is 0-7 on the season. They started their season against a tough Blaine squad, and three non-conference games right off the bat there with Blaine, Spring Lake Park, and Buffalo. And then they really played really tough. They're probably their best game of the year, losing 63-50 to Coon Rapids, which was a Section 7 4A playoff game. And then they fell to Rogers. And then last Friday, they fell to Princeton by 10 at home. And then, like I said, on Saturday, they played St. Francis here and fell in that one. You know, Cambridge is really coming off a season in which they were really led by Brianna Knight and Ella Davis. And so they're still trying to find their go-to girls and figuring out who's going to take the ball and score on the offensive end. One thing the Blue Jackets definitely need to do tonight is limit their turnovers. Like I said, the Blue Jackets are coming out of Section 7 4A, and right now leading the way in Section 7 4A is Forest Lake. They are 7-1. Blaine is right behind them at 7-3, and the Blue Jackets are 0-7, 0-2 in the section. Duluth East is right above them with a 1-6 overall record, and they are 0-2 in the section. Taking a look now at the Chisago Lakes Wildcats. Actually, you know what? We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we'll take a look at the Chisago Lakes Wildcats season overall. And I had a chance to talk to their head coach here for a few minutes before the game. So stay tuned for my preview of the Chisago Lakes Wildcat. We're going to step away shortly for a short break.
Mom's Parkside Cafe in Pine City proudly serves breakfast skillets, scratch-made buttermilk pancakes, famous big cookies, and bread pudding with homemade caramel sauce. Enjoy home-style hot sandwiches made with real mashed potatoes and gravy. Voted Pine County's best breakfast, best lunch, and best soup and salad. This quaint cafe is owner-operated with a small-town feel. Stir in family and a sprinkle of hard work to complete the recipe for this award-winning cafe.
Order up! Mom's Parkside Cafe. Open Monday through Friday, 8 till 2, and weekends, 7 till 2.
Arrow Building Center in Siren is your leading name throughout the Midwest with trusted brands for your building supplies and services. Arrow Building Center has been providing contractors, homeowners, and do-it-yourselfers with quality products and expert service for all projects, big and small, for many decades. No matter the size of your next project, Arrow Building Center is at your service. And don't forget, free, yes, free delivery, always. Stop on by Arrow Building Center in Siren, conveniently located off Highway 70, or visit them online at abc-clc.com.
When was the last time you had a professional tune-up for your home or business furnace? 1 year? 5 years? Or maybe it's been so long that you don't remember. When it's time to winterize your home or business, your routine isn't complete without a furnace tune-up from Dale's Heating and Appliance. A tune-up from Dale's will keep your furnace running at peak efficiency so you can keep warm all winter. Don't wait and avoid costly repairs. Call Dale's Heating and Appliance at 320-629-3531 or contact them online at dalesheatingandappliance.com.
welcome back into Cambridge-Isanti High School. It is youth night here tonight in Cambridge-Isanti, so we'll be celebrating some of the Cambridge-Isanti youth hoopers here before the game starts, and then at halftime, I hear they're going to play a little lightning action. Tonight we have a Mississippi 8 battle between the Cambridge-Isanti Blue Jackets and the Chisago Lakes Wildcats. The Chisago Lakes Wildcats coming into the season, they are 4-4, and I think these two programs are 1 year apart from each other. Last year, Chisago went through a regrowing season. They ended the year with 3 wins last year, and I kind of feel like that's where Cambridge is. Last year, Chisago played a bunch of young girls, gave them experience. Didn't win many games, but that experience is vital as they're already starting the year 4-4. And I believe that's kind of where, the last year's Chisago Lakes is where Cambridge is right now. They're playing a bunch of young kids. They're not going to win a lot of games. They hope to be competitive. They hope to see growth and improve throughout the season. So Chisago comes in here with a record of 4-4. They are 3-1 in the conference, and they are 2-0 in Section 7-3A. So Chisago is out of Section 7-3A. To start the year, they were at Malacca, and Malacca's got a very tough girls team this season, and they fell in a close one, 56-43. They then went on to play Osceola, Wisconsin, and they fell in that one, 49-44. On Saturday, November 29th, they went to Hibbing and had a nice Saturday win up in Hibbing, a nice Section 7-3A victory, 62-57. And then they were at St. Agnes, and St. Agnes is a very tough squad. They fell 53-16. On December 4th, they played Spectrum and had a nice victory, 79-47. And then last Friday, they played a Sauk Rapids squad and had a 51-44 victory. On Tuesday, they fell at Big Lake, 36-35 in a defensive battle there. And then last Thursday, I believe, they fell to they beat North Branch 75-24. And that leads us to tonight's battle here with the Cambridge-Isanti Blue Jackets. In the Mississippi 8 Conference, they are 1-1 overall. They have scored an average of 50 points per game and have given up 45 points per game. And talking to the coach, giving up 45 points per game, that is tops in the conference. And he went out of his way to mention defense for them. They focus on their defense, and the numbers show that. They're all about defense, only giving up 45 points a game, like I said, which is number 1 in the Mississippi 8 Conference. In Section 7-3A, they are 2-0 in the conference. And again, they're giving up 45 points a game, and that is number 1 in the section as well. Leading Section 7-3A is the team from Hermantown. They are 5-2 and 3-0 in the section. Right behind them is Rockridge. They are 2-0 in the section and 5-3 overall. And then you have the Chisago Lakes Wildcats coming in with 4-4 and 2-0 in the section. So we are expecting here a good matchup tonight. Talking to Coach Trigg from Chisago Lakes, they are battling through some injuries. They really are lacking some guard depth now tonight. They've got multiple guards injured. I believe he said they have 4 players that are out tonight with injuries, and he mentioned that they're going to have to give an 8th grader some time tonight due to all of the injuries for the Wildcats. Wildcats rely on their defense. He specifically pointed out Annika Smith and Kayla Larson and McKenna Thorson. Those are their 2 veterans. Those are their leaders, Kayla being one of 2 seniors on the team, and McKenna Thorson being a junior. 2 leaders, he said they're the keys for the Wildcats tonight. We're going to step away here for a short break. When we come back, we're going to get the keys to the game for both Chisago Lakes and the Cambridge-Isanti Blue Jackets. We'll be back in a minute.
ECE Fiber Internet, the best choice for you. Affordable packages for home and business with reliable service and no hidden fees. ECE Fiber, connecting you to what matters most. Visit orderecefiber.com. That's ORDERECEFIBER.com.
Are you tired of spending your weekends on yard work? Central Outdoor Services in Pine City is your complete solution for all things outdoors. From perfectly manicured lawns to stunning landscaping and patio installations, we've got you covered. Need a boulder wall, some light dirt work, a fire pit, or even reliable snow removal in the winter? We do that too. Central Outdoor Services is here to give you back your free time so you can enjoy your yard instead of working on it. Visit centraloutdoormn.com to learn more or give us a call today.
Welcome back in here to Cambridge-Isanti High School as we are getting set for tonight's Mississippi 8 girls basketball action between the Blue Jackets and the Wildcats. Let's take a look at tonight's keys to the ball game here. Keys for the Blue Jackets, our home team tonight. One, they need to handle the pressure early. On Saturday, St. Francis was able to put on the press and able to turn the ball over, force Cambridge into a couple turnovers right off the bat. And that led to a huge deficit. Key number 2, limit turnovers. Give yourself a chance to score. So Cambridge, they need opportunities to score. They cannot turn the ball over. You know, Chisago's defense averaging 45 points given up a year, and they need to outwork their opponent. That's flat out what they need to do. As an 0-7 squad coming in here, if you want to win games, you have to outwork your opponent who may have a little bit more skill and a little bit more talent. And we are going to step away here for our national anthem. Actually, here we go. We're going to go for the keys for Chisago Lakes. Key number 1, get off to an early start. Jackets, you know, they're not used to winning. If they can get off to an early start, they're going to have a huge advantage in tonight's game. And 1, stay out of foul trouble. They're lacking depth tonight because of some injuries. They need to stay out of foul trouble and keep CI off the free throw line. And lastly, limit second chance opportunities. Just Cambridge struggles to score, and if you can limit their second chance opportunities, you got a better chance to win the ball game. We're going to step away here shortly for our national anthem. We'll be back right after these messages.
When it comes to yours or your loved one's end-of-life celebration, there are many options. Find guidance from the professionals at Methvin Funeral and Cremation Services. Church services, celebration of life services at one of their chapels, a ceremony in a park, or even cremation. Methvin has the resources to facilitate everything from start to finish. Methvin Funeral and Cremation in Mora, Hinckley, Sandstone, and Isle, or find them online at methvinfuneralhome.com, serving our community since 1912.
If you're gonna stop and fuel up, you might as well stop at your Pine City Freeway Holiday Station store. And if you need a little something for that party, right now save on Rice Krispie Sheet Treat, just $14.99. Sweet Chaos Drizzled Popcorn are just $2 for $8. Snack Time Frosted Pretzels only $5.99 each. Ghirardelli Milk Chocolate Snowmen are just $7.99. And Shirley Temple 7-Up 12-packs, 2 for $12. Fill up, load up, and save at your Pine City Freeway Holiday Station store today.
Your journey to smile with your forever starts at Embrace Orthodontics. The team at Embrace is committed to providing world-class care and a remarkable orthodontic experience. Choose between custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners with locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge, and a plan to fit your budget, whether you have insurance or not. Embrace Orthodontics will make your smile journey comfortable, convenient, and customized just for you. Visit EmbraceMN.com today to find out how to set up your free exam. EmbraceMN.com. Embrace Orthodontics. A smile you will embrace forever.
Welcome back in here to Cambridge-Isanti High School as we are about ready to get our starting lineups here underway. It is youth night here, so we got some youth running around the building here. And youth are the key to the future of these programs, so we'd love to see that here. Let's go through real quickly our starting lineups here. Starting tonight for Chisago Lakes Wildcat, we have number 14, Annika Smith. She is a junior. We have senior number 20, Kayla Larson. Junior number 24, McKenna Thorson. Number 31, sophomore, Madison Eagle. And number 32, Mariana Cooksley, who is also a senior. I guess I misspoke before. There are 3 seniors on this Chisago Lakes Wildcat seniors. Excuse me. Starting tonight for the Blue Jackets, we have number 3, freshman Allie Trulene. Number 5, sophomore Callie Oslin. Number 10, junior Finley Nelson. Number 15, Reese Oliver. She's an 8th grader. and number 21, senior Ava Mills. Those are your seniors. Like I said, Chisago Lakes, they're going to be led by Kayla Larson and McKenna Thorson on the defensive side of things. Look for them to really make life tough for the Blue Jackets. The Blue Jackets, they need Finley Nelson to get hot, and they need Allie Trulene to also get hot from the outside. Those are their two shooters on this squad, and those are the two that they're going to need to get going if they have a chance to win tonight. Like I said, the key for the Blue Jackets is going to be able to handle, can they handle the pressure of the Chisago Lakes Wildcats? We are seconds away from tip-off here. Thank you for tuning in to Here's the Pitch pregame show. December 21st, the longest day of the year, is already passed. Our days are getting shorter. Spring's going to be here before you know it. So Here's the Pitch in North Branch is the area's premier indoor training facility. Fast pitch, slow pitch, or baseball batting cages. Tune up for the spring at Here's the Pitch in North Branch. Once again, my name is Chris Gable. I'll be bringing you tonight's action here from Cambridge-Isanti High School. I appreciate you all listening on either 100.9 WCMP or tuning in on our Q Media stream on YouTube. We appreciate you tuning in, and we appreciate all of our sponsors for bringing you tonight's action. 18 minutes is on the clock on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Referees are at center court. We are about ready for tip-off. You've got the Blue Jackets and blue tops, blue bottoms, lined in white. You've got the Wildcats, white top, white bottom with green side stripes. I'm by myself tonight. I'm going to do my best to bring you all the action and try to keep up with the computer the best that I can. Here we go. Wildcats win the top jump, and we're going to have a travel turnover for the Wildcats right off the bat here. So Blue Jackets ball, like we talked about. Here comes the pressure of the Wildcats. The Blue Jackets have to be able to handle it. There's Oliver to Oslin. Gets it knocked out of her hands. She's trying to get up the floor. Back to Oliver on the right side. She picks up her dribble. Okay, Mills, top of the key, looking to set up the offense. Oslin on the left wing. Back to Mills. Mills takes one dribble. Oliver, top of the key. Oslin on the right wing. Excuse me, this is Nelson. Nelson drives. No good. Rebound by Eagle. Eagle's going to be the leader here for the Wildcats when it comes to the rebounds. We have a foul hands on, I believe that is going to be on Nelson. It'll be the first team foul. Yep. The foul is on number 10, Finley Nelson. That was Larson on the drive. Kayla Larson, number 20. She's one of the keys to this squad. Here's Eagle in the corner. Handoff. Top of the key. That's 32. That is Cooksley. That is no good. Oslin retrieves the rebound in the corner. Here comes Reese Oliver dribbling up the right side to Nelson. Over to Oslin. Here's Mills for three. Off the backboard, no good. That rebound is off to number 32, Cooksley. And here come the Wildcats. That's Cooksley on the right wing. Inside, post up is Eagle. Eagle goes up, it's good. Size advantage there for the Wildcats, no doubt. There's Oliver up ahead to Oslin for the layup. That's good. 2-2 is our score. When I get a little break here, I'll update the computer. 2-2 is the score here. Here's 24. That's Thorson. Looks to drive. We're going to have an offensive foul charge on 24, McKenna Thorson. That is her first personal. Good defense right there by the Blue Jackets, leading to the offensive foul of the Wildcats. So here comes that pressure. Looks like it's man-to-man or girl-to-girl press. Here's Oliver. Gets the ball up to Oslin right in the middle of the court. Oslin drives left, pulls up, and she is fouled, and Oslin will go to the free throw line. That foul is on number 31, Eagle. That is her first, second team foul. And to the line goes Oslin. Her first free throw is no good. I can get to the score here real quickly. Blue Jackets take the early lead. 3-2 is our score. Here come the Wildcats. That's Larson looking to set up the offense here. Dribbles right. Picks up her dribble. Looks to the right corner. Inside the Eagle again in the post. She misses her layup. Gets her rebound. Oh, we're going to have a tie-up. It's going to be a jump ball. It'll be Blue Jacket basketball on the tie-up there. You can see what the Wildcats want to do. They want to go inside the Eagle. She's got a size advantage, a height advantage there. She's good post-up player. You don't see good post-up play much anymore, so it's good to see that from Eagle and the Wildcats. Oh, here's Oliver with the three. That's good. Oliver for three. 6-2 is the score. Here come the Wildcats. That's Thorson. There's Smith looking inside the Eagle. Nothing there. Back out to Cooksley. Here goes Thorson in the lane. Little left-handed hook. It's no good. Rebound by Nelson. Here comes that press again. Here's Osland right in the middle of the floor. Blue Jackets get it across. Here's Mills. To the right wing to Nelson. Nelson puts her head down, looks to drive. Has it knocked away, and that's going to be out of bounds off Julene. It'll be Wildcat basketball. Turnover on the Blue Jackets. Wildcat basketball. (6-2) is our score here early in Cambridge. Here's Thorson. Oh, Oliver knocks it away. What a hustle play by the 8th grader. Here comes Osland driving to the lane right, tries to pull up, and she's going to be called for the offensive foul. Offensive foul on Osland. That is going to be her first personal foul, second team foul. We got some substitutions early here for the Blue Jackets. That's Scarlett Porta into the game. Putting some pressure here now on the Wildcats. Caught them off guard a little bit. Here's Cooksley, dribbles right-handed up the right wing. She's defended by Oliver. Back to Cooksley. Cooksley drives with that left hand, gets to the top of the free throw line, kicks it back out. Here's Smith. Thorson with the drive and the right-hand scoop, no good, but there's a foul on the play. Good drive right there by McKenna Thorson. She's going to go to the free throw line. And we have a foul on Scarlett Porta. That is going to be her first personal third team foul. As Thorson shoots her first free throw, it is up and it is no good. 6-2 is our score on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. 14-17 to go here in the first half here in Cambridge-Isanti High School. Into the game now for the Wildcats is number 30, Gehring. And that second free throw is no good. It's going to be out of bounds off the Blue Jackets. It remains with the Wildcats. Person-to-person defense here for the Blue Jackets. They go to Eagle at the free throw line. Back to Thorson. This is Smith. Smith drives with the right hand. Knocked away by Chulene. She gets the steal. And the Blue Jackets slowing it down here. Chulene at the top of the key. Here's Porta. Back to Oliver. She's guarded by number 30, Gehring. Chulene, top of the key, looking to set something up here. There's Porta to the right wing. That's Nelson. Nelson puts her head down, drives right. Good defense right there by number 20. That was Larson with the great defense. Good rebound right there by Eagle. She's all over the rebounds for the Wildcats. Here's Gehring inside the Eagle. It's knocked away. Another steal for the Blue Jackets. Here comes Porta dribbling up right in the center of the court. Over left wing to Chulene. Chulene dribbles back to the center, picks up her dribble, looking for a teammate. Goes to the high post. That's Mills. Mills with the little step through. Wow, what a move by Mills. It's good. Little step through move at the high post for Mills. Good move right there. Basket's good. 8-2 is our score. Jackets lead. We're going to have a hold. Mills definitely does not have the height, but she's the Blue Jacket post defender. I saw it last game as well against St. Francis. She is in there with the post players from the opponent, and she's giving up a lot of height to Eagle here, but she's battling. We had a hold on her, and that was her first personal 14 foul, and now we have I believe a jump ball was called. A tie up there for the Blue Jackets. Here's 20. This is Larson. Over to Gehring. Gehring at the top. Pulls up for three. No good. Rebound Mills for the Blue Jackets. And here comes Oliver. Oliver puts her head down. Drives right. Picks up her dribble. Gets it back to Nelson. Nelson drives. Layup no good. Tip back. Nelson gets to the rebound. Back out to Mills. Here's Porta. Porta looks to drive, picks up her dribble, looking inside the Mills. Here goes Mills, attacking. Blocked by Eagle. It'll be out of bounds. Blue Jacket ball. We got some substitutions here. We got number 3 and Jaden Pullman in for the Wildcats. And now number 40, Claire Beaver, is also in for the Wildcats. Here's Oliver, guarded by Beaver. 3-point attempt to beat the shot clock. Trulina is no good. Rebound here is to number 30. That's Gehring. Here comes Gehring. Drives right. Looks out. This is Pullman. Pullman back out. Here is Larson for 3. It's no good. Porta with the board. She tries to pick it up. People are coming from behind her. Here comes Reese. Finley Nelson for 3. It's good. Nelson for 3. Finley Nelson for 3. Gives the Jackets an 11-2 lead. Here comes Gehring, number 30, drives right, pull up, 2-point shot is no good. Blue Jackets with the rebound. Here comes Reese Oliver. Oh, she has it taken away by Larson. It's good. 2-point shot by Larson. And we're going to have a Blue Jacket 30-second timeout here. 30-second timeout, so we're going to keep it here. I'm going to update the scoreboard here real quick. It is 11-4. Blue Jackets have the early lead on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. I appreciate you all tuning in tonight on either 100.9 or our Q Media YouTube stream. We appreciate all of our supporters and our sponsors. And again, tonight we had the Here's the Pitch pregame show, and Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard says Blue Jackets have 11-4 lead. Stay tuned for our Hones halftime show. We'll look at the stats and we'll look at the keys to the second half for both of our teams here. And later today, at the end of the night, we'll have our Pine City Pizza Pub post-game show. And as always, stay tuned to WCMP and KBEK for our Player of the Week segment. Stay caught up with all the action here locally. Here come the Blue Jackets trying to handle that press of the Wildcats. Here's Oslin right in the middle. Left corner, that's Lohman into the game. Lohman looks to drive left. Gives it back out to Trulien. Trulien to Oslin. Here's Oliver. Oliver drives right. Gets by Pullman. Her shot is no good. Rebound to Pullman. And here come the Wildcats off and running. This is Smith. Smith looks to drive. Kicks it back out to Pullman. Pullman pulls up for a long 2. It's no good. Rebound goes to Gehring. Gehring inside to Pullman. Oh, excuse me. That is not Pullman. Yeah, it was Pullman. Pullman, no good. And we're going to have a foul on the Blue Jackets on Eagle. And that's going to be the Jackets' 5th foul. That foul is on, I believe, Osland. That is her 2nd personal foul. Jackets are not deep, so they don't want to get in much foul trouble here, but that's Osland's 2nd. So Coach Keetry Hakes is going to take her out. And here come the Wildcats inbounding here. That's Beaver into Smith. Over to Pullman. Pullman dribbles through the right. This is Gehring. Gehring goes up for the shot, and she's going to be fouled. That foul is on number 13. That's Anya Lohman. That is her first personal foul, and that is going to send Pullman to the line for Oh, excuse me, that's Gehring to the line. That's number 30, not number 3. Her first free throw is up and good. And here comes the second free throw. 11-5 now is our score. Jackets with the early lead here. 10:42 to go in the first half. Here's Gehring at the free throw line. Her second attempt is up, and it is, rolls around and drops. It's good. 11-6 now is the score here as the press comes back on for the Wildcats. Anya Lohman breaks it left-handed right along the left sideline. Back to Porta in the left wing. Here comes Chulin, top of the key. Dribbles right, over to Mills. Mills for a long three. No good, hard off the backboard. Rebound being fought for. Chulin comes away with it, looks back out to Reese Oliver. Oliver for a long three. That's no good. Anya Lohman goes and gets the rebound. Tracks it down in the corner. Here's Porta at the top of the key. Another possession here. This is very important for a team that doesn't score a lot. Keep getting offensive rebounds and give yourself more opportunities to score. Lohman tries to split the defense. Puts it up, no good. Rebound there is to Gehring. Gehring tries to dribble up the floor. Here we go. That was Beaver inside to Ruby Anderson for 2. Good pass right there. Ruby Anderson's first basket of the game. Number 12 for the Wildcats. Here's Porta right in the middle. Off to Mills on the left wing. Mills does her little step through again. And that is going to be, off the Blue Jackets. Certainly looked like that was off the Wildcats, but off the Blue Jackets. Mills has that little step through. It's a good shot. And I heard somebody on the Chisago side yell travel, and I think it's just a great move with the basketball there by Mills. Here come the Wildcats. That's Gehring. Here's Pullman. Over to Beaver. Back to Pullman. Over to Gehring. Gehring for 3. And that is no good. It'll be out of bounds. Off the Wildcats. Blue Jacket ball. Substitutions here for the Blue Jackets. Sophie Michaela into the game. And I believe that was Finley Nelson also back into the game. And here comes the press again from the Wildcats. Person-to-person press. They look to trap the first pass. And that's why you do it right there. Turnover on the Blue Jackets. It'll be Wildcat basketball. 11-8 is our score here in Cambridge. Mississippi 8 girls basketball action. Basket is good right there for the Wildcats. I believe that was 32. Yeah, that was 32. That was Cooksley with the basket. Finley Nelson to the free throw line. Her free throw is up, and it is good. Second free throw is no good. Rebound off to number 12. That is Ruby Anderson. Ruby Anderson bringing the ball up center court now for the Wildcats. Here's Gehring. Gehring using her screen. Goes to the right, turnover. And the ball is being fought for, picked up. No good. Shot attempt there by Cooksley. Crowd wanted a foul. A lot of contact in there as the ball's being bounced around quite a bit. And we got people diving on the floor all over here. Great hustle here by both squads as they are diving, making things happen here on both ends of the court. Great effort here tonight by both squads. McKenna Thorson back into the game, number 24 for the Wildcats. And they are pressing. Oh, the Blue Jackets go deep to Mills. Mills takes it in, left-handed scoop. It is up and no good. And we are going to have a foul on number 12, Ruby Anderson. That is her second personal. And Ava Mills will go back to the line for the Blue Jackets. Ava Mills with 2 points on the night. That first attempt is good. It is now 13-8 is our score. Oh, excuse me, 13-10 is our score. free throw's no good. 13-10 is their score. Let me get the score updated here for us. There we go. 13-10 is the score on the Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard. Is Blue Jacket basketball here. Blue Jackets underneath from their own basket. That is Nelson deep to Trulene. Over to Mills on the right wing. Back to Porta at the top of the key. She's getting hounded on defense here. Here's Trulene. 6 on the shot clock. Trulene forces a 3. That's no good. Run down there by number 3, Pullman. Oh, good hustle there by the Wildcats to save that ball. Here's number 20. This is Kayla Larson. She is a senior on this Wildcat team. Over to Cooksley. Cooksley, a couple dribbles right, and she's going to be followed by Mills. That's one that the Blue Jackets can't really afford tonight, and that will also send them to the bonus. 13-10 is our score. Her free throw is no good. Rebound by Trulene. Good job on the rebound so far for the Blue Jackets. They've not really given the Wildcats many second chance opportunities. Finley Nelson's 3 is no good. That's rebounded by 32 Cooksley. Pullman looks up the court. That's Thorson. Here goes the drive. We're going to have a, blocking foul on the Jackets. That's number 40, Claire Beaver on the drive. Basket's good. We got a foul on, who's that foul on here? That foul's on number 15, Reese Oliver. That is her first personal. That is the team 8th already for the Jackets. So the Wildcats are in the bonus here the rest of this first half here with 7:25 to go. Our score is 13-12 now, with the Wildcats a chance to tie. That free throw is good. 13-13 is our score in the Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard, and we now have some substitutions coming into the game. We're going to see number 1 for the first time. That's Lucasen for the Wildcats. 14, Ava Smith back into the game as well. Here's Michaela. Oh, good press break right here by the Blue Jackets. Oh, Nelson just had that defender coming up from behind, tried to knock the ball away, caused her to take a couple extra steps, and that will be a turnover for the Blue Jackets. Here come the Wildcats. This is Thorson. Thorson inside to Eagle. Eagle puts it up. It's no good. Eagle gets her own rebound. Back up. No good. Rebound by Oliver. Oliver, a little crossover dribble. Picks it up just inside the three-point line. Back to Trulene at the top of the key. Trulene over the Oliver on the right wing. Here comes Nelson. Nelson, right-hand dribble, back to Trulene at the top of the key. Dribbles to the left to Lohman. Lohman fires up a long two-pointer, and that is no good. And out of bounds to the Wildcats. There's been a couple times here now where the Blue Jackets have been forced to kind of throw up a wild shot because of the shot clock. And I think that the Blue Jackets are okay running the shot clock and really using all that shot clock, but they definitely would like to get a better shot than that. Wildcats just kind of throw the ball in bounds, and it rolls and rolls, and Wildcats do come away with it after all. This is number 1, Lucasen, being hounded by Nelson. Stolen away by the Jackets. Here comes Trulene. Trulene picks up her dribble just in time as the Wildcats are coming from behind. There's Finley Nelson. That's an air ball. No good. Long two-pointer. What I'm noticing on these air balls is they're falling away from the basket instead of jumping to the basket. And they're just coming up short when they do that. So here come the Wildcats. This is Eagle now at the top of the key, being guarded by Lohman. Here comes Thorson on the drive. Ball stolen away by Porta. Thorson kind of throws it away to Larson. Larson runs it down. There's Smith. Here's Lucasen for 3. It's no good. Eagle with the board, tips it to herself, and she's going to be fouled by Lohman. Eagle's going to go to the line, so we have Anya Lohman picks up her second foul as well. So that is the team ninth. 13-13 is our score. Eagle to the free throw line. Eagle has 2 points tonight. Her free throw was no good. We have a 30-second timeout here by the Wildcats. Again, 30-second timeout, short little break here. We're going to keep it here. 13-13 is their score on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace Orthodontics, custom light force braces, Invisalign, clear aligners with 3 locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge. EmbraceMN.com. Stay tuned for our Hones halftime show. Hones is right in Mora, has state-of-the-art facilities and 44-plus years of experience of getting vehicles back on the road. Hones halftime show. Thank you to all of our sponsors, and once again, thank you all for tuning in tonight. Whether you are listening on 100.9 or tuning in on our Q Media stream, we appreciate your support in tuning in to tonight's Mississippi 8 action. What has been a really good game so far. 13-13 is our score as Eagles at the free throw line, the shooter second, to give her team the first lead of the game. It is up, bounces around, it is no good. That rebound goes to Larson. Larson back to Thorson. Here's Lucasen with the drive, loses at the free throw line, looks for Smith. Back to Lucasen, inside to Eagle. Eagle with the layup. Good move in the post by Eagle. Good job by the Blue Jackets handling this press. Trulene pulls up for 3, and she is run into, and we are going to have a foul on the three-pointer. So Trulene is going to go to the line, and she is going to shoot 3. 15-13 is now our score as the Jackets head to the free throw line for 3. That's Allie Trulene. Allie is a freshman for the Blue Jackets. Trulene to shoot 3. First free throw's up, and it is good. Trulene is a good shooter. She hasn't gotten many shots up here tonight, but she's one girl that the Blue Jackets are going to want to get going from outside because she can knock down threes with the best of them here for the Blue Jackets. Second free throw is good, and now we have a tie game again, 15-15. So 5:17 to go here in the first half. 15-15 is our score, and that free throw is also good. All 3 free throws good for Trulene, and here come the Wildcats. This is Larson in the left wing. Skip pass. Thorson for 3. No good. Rebound Eagle. Eagle's layup is good. Good rebound right there by the Wildcats, and Eagle's layup is good. Here come the Blue Jackets. That's Lohman for 3. No good. Rebound by Michaela. Back to Lohman. Here's Porta. Porta, one dribble to Lohman in the corner. Lohman looks to drive. Pass it back out to Trulene. Trulene for 3. It's good! Trulene for 3. Like I said, when she gets her open look, she can knock them down. Trulene for 3. Here come this is Lily Smith. And the Eagle. Eagle in the post. Good move by Eagle. Her layup is good. 8 points on the night for Eagle. Here comes Porta. Porta looks left. This is Reese Oliver for 3. It's blocked. Good block right there by Lucasen. And then kind of a frustration foul after the block by Oliver. And we are going to be shooting one-on-one here. 19-19 is our score. (19-19) is our score here. We're going to go to the other end for Lucasen's free throws. Lucasen is an 8th grader for the Wildcats. Her first free throw is up and no good. 4:10 to go in the game. 19-19 is our score. Oliver now has 2 fouls as well. So we have 4 Blue Jackets with 2 fouls already here tonight. Lucasen's second free throw is up and no good. Eagle with another rebound. Out to Thorson for 3. It's no good. Porta gets the board. Here come the Blue Jackets. Tie game, 19-19. Just under 4 minutes to go here. And we're going to have a foul on the Wildcats. That's on number 20, Kayla Larson. And that will be the 6th team foul on the Wildcats. And we are going to have Gehring back into the game for the Wildcats. Here comes Lohman inbounding. Nelson. Dribbles left to Lohman in the corner. Back to Trulien. Back to Port at the top. It's stolen away. This is Larson. Larson goes in, and she's going to be fouled. Coach Strick talked about the defense of the Wildcats and how important it was. And Larson, he said, was a key to that. And you saw it right there with Larson with the steal and goes in for the layup. And we're going to have a foul on number 25, Scarlett Porter. That is also her second. So the Jackets now have 5 girls with 2 fouls. And that free throw is no good. So the free throws have been an issue tonight here for the Wildcats. Second free throw here for Larson is up. And we're going to have a violation here on number 3, Allie Trulien. And so she's going to get another attempt here. 3:46 to go here in the first half from Cambridge-Isanti High School. Here's Larson's redo, and that one is good. Larson, that's Larson's 3rd points of the night. 20-19 is our score here. We're going to have a foul, and Trulien's going to go to the line. I'm going to move the camera down already as Trulien gets ready to go. And now the Jackets are in the bonus as well. And that foul is going to be on number 1, Lucasen. That is her first personal foul, team 7th foul. And Wildcats currently have a 20-19 lead as Trulien goes to the line to shoot 1-on-1. Oh, it's no good. Battle for the rebound goes off the Wildcats. Good battle right there by Sophie Michaela. Just kind of got in the way and ends up knocking it off the Wildcats out of bounds. And Blue Jacket basketball. 20-19 is their score. Wildcats lead. 3:41 to go. Lohman inbound. That's Nelson. Nelson dribbles right. Goes in. Her layup is blocked. And that goes out of bounds. And Wildcats loved it. Blue Jackets thought there was a body foul. Refs thought it was a great block. And it will remain Blue Jacket ball with 16 on the shot clock. Lohman's inbound pass to Nelson is knocked away in the corner by Lily Smith. So we'll redo it now in the corner here. Lohman inbounds. Michaela out to Finley Nelson. Finley looks to drive right. Pulls up for a long 2, and that's also blocked by Eagle. Eagle controlling the boards and blocking shots tonight for the Wildcats. Here comes Trulien. Trulien inbounds. That's Porta. Porta over to Lohman. Shot clock is winding down here. They have not hit the rim yet. Michaela, turnover. Turnover on the Blue Jackets, so it'll be Wildcats basketball. That was about to be a shot clock violation. Either way, it was going to be a turnover. So here come the Wildcats. This is Smith for 3. Oh, it's caught in the rim, and that's going to be a jump ball. It'll remain Wildcat basketball. The shot clock will stay at 23 seconds, and the clock should be stopped here. Clock's running. Clock should be stopped. Stop the clock. Stop the clock. Stop the clock. There we go. We'll see if they add any time back on. There we go. The ball is unstuck, and now the Wildcats will inbound the ball. Wildcats lead 20-19 on the Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard. See if they're going to put any clock. Refs are talking here. There definitely should be about 10 more seconds added back on that clock. I probably would put it right at 3 minutes, and let's get rolling here. 2:51 to go here on the Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard. First half and Mississippi girls basketball action here. Thank you again for tuning in. 100.9 WCMP or our Q Media stream. We appreciate all of your support tuning in, and a special thank you to all of our sponsors. Stay tuned for the Hohen's halftime show. Here's Eagle looking inside. That's 20. That's Larson with a good left-handed hook. You don't see that much either, but I love to see it, even though it's no good. And that's knocked out of bounds off of Larson. It'll be Blue Jacket basketball, 31 on the shot clock. And here comes that press again. The press really has not caused the Blue Jackets a lot of issues tonight. They've handled it fairly well. There's that quick hands again by Larson, one of the defensive leaders here for the Wildcats. Again, the Wildcats have only allowed 45 points a game, which is #1 best defense in the conference and #1 in Section 7-3A so far. So they are a defensive ball club, and so far they've held the Blue Jackets to 19 first-half points. Here's Porta being double-teamed. Over to Lohman. Lohman looks up. Here's Trulene. Trulene has done a really nice job tonight for the Blue Jackets, just kind of calming things down. There's Porta for three. It's no good. Rebound by Lucasen for the Wildcats. She looks up the floor to Eagle. Oh, goes through Eagle's hands. It'll be out of bounds. Blue Jackets got a break there because she had a layup there if she catches that pass. And the Wildcats are going to sub here, but they get it in time. And here comes Lohman for the Blue Jackets, dribbling up the left sideline. Back to the top. That's Trulene. Over to Nelson. Nelson, fake. Long three-point attempt. It's no good. It's short. Rebound by Porta. Blue Jackets keep possession. Lohman over to Trulene. Trulene drives left. Layup is good. Trulene with two. Trulene now with 8 points to lead the way for the Blue Jackets. And to give the Blue Jackets back the lead. 21-20 is our score. That ball goes out of bounds off of the Blue Jackets. It will remain Wildcat basketball. Haven't really had much of a break in the action. We'll get you our sponsors here at halftime. Here's Claire Beaver to inbound. There's Eagle. Back to Beaver on the handoff. Beaver drives, stolen away by Nelson. Nelson on the fast break. Goes up hard for the layup. It's no good. We're going to have a blocking foul on 20 Larson. Wildcats did not like that call. That is Kayla Larson's second personal foul. I believe that is the team's 8th foul, and Finley Nelson to the line. Her first free throw attempt is up and good. That has been one difference tonight. The Blue Jackets are making free throws and the Wildcats are not. Nelson about to attempt her second here. Blue Jackets now lead 22-20. Here comes Nelson. Her second free throw is up and no good. Trulene sneaks in, gets the board, has it knocked away, and she tries to save it, and it's going to be out of bounds off Trulene. 22-20 is now our score here in Cambridge. 22-20 is our score. Wildcat basketball. Here comes the press. Back to Beaver. Beaver dribbles up the floor. Guarded by Porta. Looking to set up the offense here. Beaver dribbles behind the back dribble. Goes through the lane. Good left-hand scoop shot. No good. Nelson with the board. She looks to drive for the Blue Jackets. Has it knocked away. Turnover Blue Jackets. And here come the Wildcats. Here's number 30. That's Gehring. Crossover dribble to the wing. This is Beaver. Beaver back out. Here comes Larson. Wanting to settle things down. She dribbles left. A little left-handed hook. No good. She gets her own rebound. Back out to Smith. Here's Gehring for three. It's no good. Good box out and board by Michaela. We're going to have a full timeout for the Blue Jackets. We're going to step away here. We're going to take a short break. We'll be back for the last 1:07 of the first half.
Hi, Rob.
Hey, why have you been so happy lately?
It's because I no longer pay for hot water.
What? You have 4 teenagers that take all-day showers. How do you not pay for hot water?
Well, I put in a central boiler outdoor furnace that heats my house, my garage, and now I have virtually endless free hot water.
Wow, that's great. With my 10 kids, I'll really save some money. Where do I get a furnace?
Check with your local central boiler dealer, of course.
Northland Boiler Sales, your local central boiler sales dealer. Visit northlandboilersales.com.
Here's the pitch.
Here's the pitch in North Branch, the area's premier indoor batting cages and training facility. Coaches, when you need space that's air conditioned or heating with enough room to get in some team training, book Here's the Pitch. Fixing swings, catchers using the state-of-the-art machines, breaking in bats, whatever the team needs to dominate next season. Let Here's the Pitch elevate their game. Here's the Pitch in the North Branch Outlet Mall.
Welcome back in here to Cambridge-Isanti High School for what has been a very entertaining first half. Good ball game here. The Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard. Jackets lead 22-20 with 1:07 to go here in the first half. And here come the Blue Jackets with possession and a 2-point lead. Here's Nelson, crossover dribble. Guarded by Beaver. Over to Porta, long skip pass. Almost picked off. Porta back to Nelson, left top of the key there. Looks to drive. She's being guarded. Blocked. Out of bounds. It'll be out of bounds off Beaver. And it will be Blue Jacket basketball with 13 seconds to go on the shot clock and 45.8 seconds to go here in the first half. Julene inbounds. Julene has had a really nice half of basketball, leading the way here for the Blue Jackets. Porta to Nelson. Nelson for three. No good. Short. She's been short on all of her shots here tonight. That was her best clean look at it. And that is also out of bounds off the Wildcats, and the Blue Jackets will regain possession. 20 seconds shot clock, 38 to go here in the first half. Nelson has it tipped by the Wildcats, goes out of bounds, and she's just going to move to the other side and inbound it over on the eye of Isanti. The ref is calling her over. Here's Nelson over to Julene in the corner, back to Oliver. Oliver loses the ball, and that leads to a Beaver. Looked like pretty good defense right there by Porta, but she's going to pick up her third foul. Basket's good for the Wildcats. That is Porta's third foul, and Beaver has her 5th point of the game, and she is going for point number 6. That also ties the game. 22-22 is our score. Beaver's free throw is up, and it is no good. Oh, off of Michaela, and it will remain Wildcat basketball. Come the Wildcats, 29.9 to go in the half. Good drive right there. Third, that is Cooksley. Her basket is good. That is her 4th point of the game, and it gives the Wildcats a 2-point lead with under 20 to go here in the first half. Julene drives. Oh, that's going to be out of bounds. Hit the back of behind the backboard, out of bounds. It will be Wildcat basketball here. This is kind of a key possession here. The Blue Jackets don't want to give up a basket here with 9.7 and fall down even further. They're only down 2. It's been a really nice half. Here comes Beaver pushing the ball up the floor. Over in the right. That's Cooksley. Her 3 is no good. Rebounded by Nelson. And that'll be the end of the first half. On the Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard, after 1, Wildcats 24, Blue Jackets 22. We're going to step away for a break from our great sponsors. Stay tuned for our Hones halftime report.
Your journey to a smile you'll love forever starts at Embrace Orthodontics. The team at Embrace is committed to providing world-class care and a remarkable orthodontic experience. Choose between custom Light Force braces or Invisalign clear aligners. With locations in Pine City, Lindstrom, and Cambridge, and a plan to fit your budget whether you have insurance or not. Embrace Orthodontics will make your smile journey comfortable, convenient, and customized just for you. Visit EmbraceMN.com today to find out how to set up your free exam. EmbraceMN.com. Embrace Orthodontics. A smile you'll embrace forever.
If you're gonna stop and fuel up, you might as well stop at your Pine City Freeway Holiday Station store. And if you need a little something for that party, right now save on Pepsi 12 packs are 2 for $16. Firewood bundles get 3 for $26. Mix and match breakfast and lunch sandwiches are just 2 for $6. And don't forget, Food Network's Guy Fieri's Flavortown menu line, burritos, sandwiches, and churros. Fill up, load up, and save at your Pine City Freeway Holiday Station store today.
Arrowhead Transit, your community, your ride. Arrowhead Transit is proud to support this station and bring you reliable public transportation in your community. Whether you need to get to work, school, or the doctor's office, our friendly drivers and comfortable buses are here to serve you. We're committed to connecting communities and making transportation accessible for everyone. Arrowhead Transit is your community partner in getting around. Arrowhead Transit is a supporting sponsor of the station and is dedicated to supporting our local communities.
The mushroom melt is back at A&W. How does this sound? Sautéed seasoned mushrooms and onions with melted Swiss cheese on your choice of a juicy burger or grilled chicken. Then add golden French fries and a medium soft drink. It's the mushroom melt and fries combo at A&W. Now, top it off with a classic A&W root beer float featuring vanilla soft serve and made fresh root beer, all in a frosty mug. Or how about the A&W root beer freeze? Signature combos and delicious treats always at your local A&W restaurant in Pine City.
Dale's Heating and Appliance, your local heating and appliance expert, is committed to making your family's comfort their top priority. And now you can add water softeners to their list of expertise. Dale's now offers water softener sales or rentals along with installation, service, and salt delivery. So if your home needs quality water, make the call to your already trusted experts at Dale's, or just visit dalesheatingandappliance.com. dalesheatingandappliance.com.
Finding that missing shin guard. Remembering whether it's a home or away game. Getting the right kid to the right playing field on the right day. Why are simple things sometimes so complicated? Thankfully, with auto owners, insurance doesn't have to be one of them. We work with independent agents who keep insurance simple so you can worry about more important things. Like not being that fan.
Oh, come on, ref!
That's simple human sense.
Your local auto owner's agent is Pine Insurance Agency. Visit them at pineagency.us today. pineagency.us.
How do you want to be celebrated? A church service, a celebration of life in a chapel, maybe even cremation with an outdoor gathering. Many of these things can be taken care of ahead of time and can be affordable. Methvin Funeral and Cremation has the resources and expertise to help you plan ahead. Learn how you can make the decisions now that will make things easier for your family in the future. Methvin Funeral and Cremation in Mora, Hinckley, Isle, and Sandstone, or find them online at methvinfuneralhome.com.
Oh no.
Oh man.
Don't worry, Hones can fix you up. Butch, Christie, and the crew at Hones Auto Body and Glass have over 44 years of experience repairing vehicles from accidents and damage due to hail. In fact, they've got a huge state-of-the-art facility in Mora, are iCar and ASC certified, and certified in aluminum repair and welding. Plus, Hones is recommended by many insurance companies. Hones Auto Body and Glass in Mora. Hones, they'll fix you up right.
ECE Fiber is built by your community for your community. Work, play, and stay connected to what matters most. We offer affordable home and business packages with no hidden fees and 24/7 support. ECE Fiber, easy to use, simple to set up. That's a cooperative difference. Visit orderecefiber.com. That's orderecefiber.com today.
Welcome back in here to Cambridge-Isanti High School. We are at halftime, Hones halftime show. 22-20 is our score. We really had a great first half, back and forth. The teams went. Cambridge got out to an early lead, and otherwise Chisago was able to come back and tie it up, and it was 5 minutes to go. We were tied 15-15 and kind of went back and forth the rest of that first half here. One of the keys to the first half was the free throw shooting. Cambridge is shooting 64% from the free throw line, and Chisago Lakes is only shooting 29% from the free throw line. And they're getting to the line. They're just not making them. Cambridge-Isanti was in the Chisago Lakes was in the bonus with about 8 minutes to go in that first half and shot a ton of free throws. Just can't knock them down to help give their team even a bigger lead. So that's definitely been a key. And you had Trulene go 3 for 3 when she was fouled on a three-point line, and they are shooting 64%. Cambridge has 7 of their 22 points from the free throw line. So the free throw line has been key tonight, and that was one of our keys. Get to the free throw line, and it was actually one of the keys that I had down here was limit second chance opportunities and keep CI off the free throw line. Those were the keys that I had for the Wildcats. Keep CI off the free throw line, and they've been unable to do that. 7 of their 22 points came from the free throw line. So Jackets have done a really nice job of breaking the press of the Wildcats and drawing fouls and getting to the free throw line. I think Coach Hakes has to be very pleased with how they're handling the press and how much better they look doing that today than they did on Saturday against the St. Francis Saints. As far as the Wildcats go, they're doing a lot of good things. They were getting the ball inside the Eagle. She was getting some layups. They need to start making free throws. If they make free throws, this game would look very, very different. When we get back, I'm going to take a short break. When we get back, we'll go over the first half scores, and we'll look ahead to the second half. This is an important game for both teams. Both teams would love to have a win here tonight. Chisago would love to get their record to 5-4, and Cambridge is looking for their first win of the year. We'll be back after this short break.
Hey there, Brad from Lee's Pro Shop here. Are you ready to show off that school pride? Lee's Pro Shop is your official letter jacket supplier, and we're here to help you celebrate every touchdown, goal, and win. We got everything you need to create a perfect letter jacket that tells your story. And for a limited time, when you come in and mention this radio ad, you get $10 off your letter jacket. That's right, $10 off. So come in, let's start to tell your story. Lee's Pro Shop, where the passion for sports begins.
Honeymoon, here we come. Where's our car?
It's been stolen.
We'll call our insurance agent. I'm right here.
Oh, hey, Jen. You got our invite.
Love the dress.
Are we covered for this?
Of course. That's why you chose auto owners. We work together to get the right coverage. So when the unexpected happens, you know you're covered.
That's simple human sense.
Your local auto owner's agent is Pine Insurance Agency. Visit them at pineagency.us today. pineagency.us.
Welcome back here to Cambridge-Isanti High School for tonight's second half of the Mississippi 8 action here between the Cambridge-Isanti Blue Jackets and the Chisago Lakes Wildcats. Score our Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard. Wildcats lead at the half 24-22. When we talked earlier, last segment here, we talked about the free throws, the importance of free throws. The Blue Jackets are 7 for 11 from the line, and the Wildcats are 4 for 14 from the line. So no doubt that is a key to this second half for both teams. Make free throws. Make free throws in a 2-point game. Those free throws really matter. Let's take a look at the first half scores here. For the Wildcats, they ended the half with the score of 24. Ruby Anderson, number 12, with 2 points. Kayla Larson chipped in with 3 points. Rayanne Gehring off the bench had 4 points. Madison Eagle had 8 points, did a nice job on the rebounds, has a couple block shots as well. Mari Cooksley has 4 points, and Claire Beaver ended that first half with 5 points for the Wildcats. For the Blue Jackets, Allie Trulien led the way with a 3-pointer and 3 free throws. She ended the half with 8 points. Callie Osland with 3 points. Finley Nelson had 5 points for the Blue Jackets. Anya Lohman did not score, but she did pick up 2 fouls. Reese Oliver had 3 points for the Blue Jackets. And Ava Mills ended that first half with 3 points to round out the scoring for the Blue Jackets. We are about ready to start our second half with the Wildcats leading 24-22. The Blue Jackets will start with the ball. 24-22 the score. The Wildcats have come into this game with a record of 4-4. Blue Jackets are 0-7, looking for their first win of the season. Very entertaining first half of basketball. And here's Julene for the long 3. It's up. No good. Ball's on the floor. Rebounded by the Wildcats. That's number 32. That's Cooksley. Here's Thorson. Picks up her dribble. She's in trouble. Looking for a teammate. There's Larson. Larson looking to set up some offense here. Larson looking inside the Eagle. That's where they like to go. Great pass by Eagle. And Cooksley's layup is no good. Rebounded by Osland. Great offensive possession. It didn't lead to a score, but That great pass by Eagle, and here's Oliver for three. It's no good. Rebound, bouncing around. There's Mills looking to drive. Mills, great move. Right-hand layup is up and good. Ava Mills. Boy, she's had some great moves inside, and it leads to a basket and a tie game, 24-24. And here come the Wildcats. Here's Larson, number 20. Long pass over to Smith. That's Annika Smith. In the corner to Thorson. Thorson has it knocked away. Oh, they're going to say it is off Thorson, and it will be Blue Jacket basketball. 24-24 is our score. Blue Jackets with the ball. Julene over to Nelson. Nelson settling for the long three. No good. Rebound, Julene. She's battling for it. Julene comes away with it. Surprised they didn't call a jump ball. Nelson for three. It's no good. Oslin with another offensive rebound. That ball did not hit the rim, so we have 8 on the shot clock. And here's Mills. Back to Oliver. Oliver, good pump fake. One dribble, free throw line jumper, no good. There's Cooksley with the board for the Wildcats. Here comes Larson. Over to Cooksley on the right side. Cooksley dribbles back to the middle. Here's Thorson. Thorson looks inside to Eagle. Good backside defense by Oliver. Going in to get the steal. She tries to throw it in. It's picked up by Eagle. Her layup's no good. Julene comes away with the board. Looks to slow things down. Here comes Nelson. Good crossover. Long two-point shot is no good. There's Cooksley. Here comes Thorson. Thorson puts a move on Austin, goes to the basket. Good left-hand layup right there by Thorson. That's her first 2 points of the game. And here comes the press again. Here's Mills. Back to Oslin. Oslin looks up to Nelson. Nelson looks to Julene. Julene being guarded by Eagle. That's what Julene needs to do. If Eagle's guarding you, you need to go to the basket. Passed out to Mills. Long two-point shot for Mills is good. Mills is one of the few seniors on this team. In fact, she's the only senior playing tonight. Kenna Schoberg is out tonight with an injury. So Mills has done a really nice job of leading the way here for the Blue Jackets, keeping them in the ball game. Here's Thorson, left wing. Thorson drives left. The layup is up, no good. Rebound by Osland. Oh, she was kind of falling out of bounds and just tried to get rid of the ball here. And again, we are tied 26-26 with 14:40 to go here in the first half. It was 24-22 at the half. Wildcats led. Here's Cooksley in the right corner. Dribbles back to the middle. Picks up her dribble, looking for Eagle inside. There it is. That's what they want to do. Eagle's layup is good. Eagle is the first player tonight in double digits. She now has 10. Here comes Oslin looking to attack Eagle. She's got a couple block shots already. She backs out, looks to Oliver. Oliver drives, goes in for a layup, and there's going to be a blocking foul on Eagle. And they're calling that on the floor. So there'll be no free throws, and that's going to be Eagle's third. She's been a key tonight for the Wildcats as they have a 28-26 lead. Trying to do my best here, keeping up with the score. 28-26 is the score. Here's Nelson. Looking to drive. Back out to Oliver. Oliver is bumped, and we're going to have a foul on the Wildcats there. And that foul is going to be on number 14, Annika Smith. That's her first personal foul. And we got some substitutions coming in here. Here's number 12, Ruby Anderson, back into the game for Eagle. Eagle's getting a rest. Eagle has 10 points. She also has 3 fouls on the night. Nelson for 3. Short again. Oslin trying for the board. Thorson comes away with it. And here come the Wildcats. This is Cooksley. Over to Thorson. Thorson in the corner to Anderson. Anderson drives left into the middle. Her right-hand shot is up. No good. Rebound. Anderson, her own rebound. Gets her own rebound again. This time Nelson comes away with the rebound. Looks to get it out to Oslin. Has it tipped right back to her. And there's Mills. And we're going to have a Blue Jacket timeout. Good timeout there by Hakes. Coach Keetry Hakes for the Blue Jackets, her first year at the head of the Blue Jacket girls program, and they were in a lot of trouble down there as they were being pressured and pressed, and they needed that timeout to settle things down here. On the Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard with 13:35 to go here, 28-26 is our score. Once again, a reminder, stay tuned to WCMP and KBEK for our Pine Insurance Agency Players of the Week. Thank you to Pine Insurance Agency for being one of our key sponsors to bring us our local high school basketball action. Special thank you to Here's the Pitch in North Branch. The days are already getting shorter, people. Yesterday was the longest day of the year. Spring will be here before you knew it. Make sure you head to Here's the Pitch in North Branch to get your baseball, softball skills in order before our seasons get started here in central Minnesota. And here comes the Blue Jackets. That's Nelson inbounding to Osland. Being pressed. Oh, she's just kind of waited too long to make that pass back to Nelson and had it turned over. And that shot right there by Thorson is no good. And a jump ball after that rebound. And it is going to be white basketball. The Blue Jackets have done a great job handling that press. But one thing they've done is they moved the ball early. And that time Austin just kind of held on to it a little too long and almost had a turnover there. Here's Gehring inbounding. That's Thorson. Thorson over to Larson. Larson drives right, kicks out to Anderson. Anderson for three, no good. Rebound. That was Cooksley on the rebound. Her layup's no good, and here come the Blue Jackets. That's Reese Oliver. Had a ball knocked away again by Larson, and it will remain Blue Jacket basketball. Finley Nelson only has one basket tonight for the Blue Jackets, but they really need her to find her shot here if they're going to win this game. Julene has done a nice job leading the way here with 8 points for the Blue Jackets. But Finley Nelson is the girl they really need to get rolling here. Hopefully she can get some good looks here. Here's Julene, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Julene's going to pull up for three. No good. Rebound by Larson, and we're going to have a foul on Reese Oliver. That is going to be her third personal foul. Reese, only an 8th grader, has done some nice things tonight for the Blue Jackets. And here comes number 24, Thorson, for the Wildcats. Here's Larson, drives right. Good drive, good pick up there. Good little hop step layup is good. Good play right there by Larson. And here comes Oliver to the hoop. Her layup is good. There are times, sorry, I think I missed that on the camera, but there are times you can't tell that she is an 8th grader, and that was one of them. Anderson over to Larson. Larson drives right again, gets by Mills. Her layup is good again. And here comes Mills trying to dribble through, and she's going to be fouled. I believe that's going to be on number 20. Yep, that's on number 20, Kayla Larson. That is her third personal. So Larson has 4 points here this half. It is 28-32 is our score. Wildcats have the lead, 32-28 over the Blue Jackets. This is a key time here for the Blue Jackets. They can't let this lead grow. And if you're the Wildcats, you want to keep this pressure on and force the Blue Jackets into mistakes. Try to build that 4-point lead. Here's Nelson. Back to the top to Trulene. Trulene over to Mills in the right wing. Mills looks to drive right. She goes in the lane. Is blocked. Here come the Wildcats. They clear. Here comes Thorson. This is Gehring at the top. She dribbles, tries to drive. Good backdoor cut, and that layup is no good. Oh, we're going to have another ball stuck in the rim. That's going to be another jump ball. Good backdoor cut there by Cooksley, and a great pass right there for the Wildcats to get the layup. Couldn't finish. Wildcats did get the board. 32-28 is our score. 11:21 to go here on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. And here's Nelson, the inbound. Chulin. Here's Porta. Porta dribbles up into the front court. Back to the center. Here's Chulin for three. After him, no good. Cooksley comes away with the board for the Wildcats, and she's being hounded by the Blue Jackets. Here comes Pullman. Pullman dribbling up the floor. Here's Anderson. Anderson for three. No good. Rebound, Cooksley. Cooksley's layup is good. Good rebound there by Cooksley. Builds the Wildcat lead to 6. That ball is tipped by Gehring. Wildcats get it. Gehring with the ball. Looks to Anderson. Anderson layup. That's good. Big run here for the Wildcats. We're going to have a timeout by the Blue Jackets. 36-28 is the score. A nice little run here for the Wildcats. We're going to step away for a short break.
Are you looking for the perfect way to promote your business? Custom apparel's the answer, and tdealers.com makes it easy. Let's build your brand together. From the design stage to production, we are on your team to create gear that gets noticed. Whether you're building a brand or repping your business, we got your back. High quality merch, fast turnaround, and no stress. So go to tdealers.com and check out our winter sweatshirt special.
Stay connected with ECE Fiber. Get fast, reliable internet for your work from home needs. No more lag during virtual meetings. Manage your account easily with the ECE Fiber mobile app. ECE Fiber, simple, local, reliable. Visit orderecefiber.com. That's ORDERECEFIBER.com.
Welcome back in here to Cambridge-Isanti High School. We have great Mississippi 8 high school girls basketball action. The score is now 36-28. We have 10:34 to go in the ball game. Wildcats have gone on a nice little run here. It was tied 26-26. So the Wildcats are currently on an 8-2 run, and this is really the first time in the ball game that the Blue Jackets have really struggled here against the Wildcat press. And the Wildcats have just been able to finish and capitalize on the Blue Jacket mistakes and make some layups. And here's Oslin getting the ball, looking up the floor. Here's Lohman. Lohman, long twos, short, no good. Rebound to the Wildcats. Here's Gehring dribbling up the right sideline. That's Smith. This is Pullman, long twos, no good. Rebound by Nelson. Nelson looks up the floor. Here's Lohman. Lohman crossing midcourt over to Chulin. Back to Nelson. Nelson for three. They need one here. Nelson's three is good. Nelson's second three of the ball game. Makes it 36-31 now. And now the Blue Jackets come out in a 2-3 zone. There's Anderson, that's Cooksley. Loses control of the ball, and Coach Trigg Thompson wants to call a timeout right there to talk about how to handle the 2-3 zone. And we are going to step away again. Oh, no, we'll keep it here. We got a 30-second break. 37-31 is our score. 36-31 is our score. Blue Jackets down by 5. Timeout here for the Wildcats. 9:41 to go here in the ball game. 36-31 is our score. Special thank you to all of you tuning in tonight. WCMP 100.9 or watching on our Q Media stream. Don't forget, tune in tomorrow morning to get caught up with all the local scores and the results from all of our action tonight. All of our local action happening tonight. Stay tuned for the morning shows, whether that be KBK, WCMP. Get caught up with all the local action before we head to holiday break here. That pass is Thorson is tipped and stolen away by the Blue Jackets. This is Chulin. Looks back to Finley Nelson. Finley for three. It's good again. Back-to-back threes for the Blue Jackets. And suddenly It is a 2-point ball game, 36-34. With 9:20 to go in the ball game. Nelson for three, and the Blue Jackets are back into that zone. The Wildcats want to get into the high post. That is number 20, Larson, and she goes hard to the left, and she is going to be fouled, and she is going to go to the free throw line. The the Wildcats were 4 for 14 in the first half from the free throw line. And so they need free throws here if they want to hold off the Blue Jackets here. And her first free throw's up and no good. So make that, I believe they're 4 for 15 now for the ball game. I think those are the first free throws of the second half. Wildcats really struggling from the line, and it's really one of the reasons why the Blue Jackets are still in this ball game. Larson's second free throw attempt is up, and it is good. 8 points on the ball game now for Larson. And we have a foul against the Wildcats. It'll be Blue Jacket ball. And that foul is on number 40, Claire Beaver. Here comes Julene. Julene dribbling left. Back to Nelson. Right on the C logo at center court. Inside Oslin. Oslin goes up. Her 2-point shot is no good. Oh, rebound by Lohman and Oslin fighting for it. Blue Jackets do come away with it. Nelson's shot is no good. Rebounded by Julene. Oliver's 3-point attempt is blocked by Gehring, and the Wildcats are running. Oh, right idea to look up the floor to Gehring there. Just a little too much on that pass, and that will be out of bounds. It'll be Blue Jacket basketball. Oliver passes it in to Nelson on the right sideline. Back to the middle. There's Julene. Good job breaking that press there of the Wildcats. Here's Nelson. Nelson looks, drives. Good rebound here by number 20, Larson of the Wildcats. And she's off and running into Oliver. Oliver, good defense right there. Layup's no good. Wildcats with the 3-point shot. It's no good. Julene comes away with it, and she's going to slow things down here for the Blue Jackets. 37-34. I'll try to get that scoreboard updated. Here's Oliver driving. Her right-hand shot is no good. Eagles back into the game, and she gets that board for the Wildcats. Here's number 40. This is Claire Beaver. Beaver had 5 first-half points. Did a nice job in that first half. Here's Eagles layup, and that is no good. Eagle grabs her own board, being fought for, and the Blue Jackets come away with it. Here's Finley Nelson. Here's Lohman for 3. It's no good. Gehring with the board. Here come the Wildcats. This is Beaver on the left sideline. Gehring back to Beaver. Beaver for 3. It's good. Beaver's 3 is good. Back to a 6-point lead now. 40-34 is our score. Oh, ball kind of just rolls to Julene. Julene back to Oslin. Oslin looks to drive. Kicks out to Nelson. Nelson drives. Her little right-hand floater is good. We talked about earlier getting Nelson going, and she's gotten going here. 8 points so far in this second half to lead the way. It's now 40-36 with 6 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Eagle, long 2-point shots, no good. Rebound by number 40, Claire Beaver. And fix the scoreboard here. It is 36 for the Blue Jackets, and the Wildcats have 40. 40-36 is our score here with 6:49 to go. Oh, I thought there was a foul on the Wildcats, but they're saying it's Blue Jacket basketball. Okay. Blue Jacket basketball, 40-36 is the score. Beaver just had that big 3 for the Wildcats to help increase their lead. Here come the Blue Jackets, though. This is Oliver, top of the key. Over to Porta on the left wing. Porta looks to drive left-handed. Good take. Scoop under right. Scoop under right-hand shot. No good. Rebound by Cooksley. Here come the Wildcats. This is Larson. High post. Back to Thorson. Here's Gehring. Gehring's 3. Gehring's 3 is good. Just what the doctor ordered for the Wildcats. Back-to-back three-pointers. 43-36 is their score. Porta has it knocked away by the Wildcats. Blue Jackets are in the danger zone here. They need to play some defense. Wildcats knock down 2 threes. That is how you break the 2-3 zone, as you knock down outside threes. And the Blue Jackets continue to stay in that 2-3 zone. Wildcats working the ball around, using that shot clock. Here's Beaver. Good left hand. Rebound to Mills. Here comes Mills pushing up the floor for the Blue Jackets. She takes it 1-on-2, goes in. Her right hand layup is no good. Rebound by Trulene. Good hustle by Trulene. Porta for three. Oh, in and out, no good. Rebound Cooksley for the Wildcats. 43-36 is our score. Wildcats lead. Good left-hand drive here by Thorson. No good. Rebound, Trulene. Trulene on the left sideline. Here's Porta. Porta, Oliver, top of the key. She looks to drive on Thorson. Her layup is good. Oliver with the layup and the foul. That foul's on number 24, Thorson. Basket's good. And we're going to have a free throw attempt here. That layup was good for Oliver. 43-38 is our score, and the Blue Jackets just won't go away here. They won't go away, as the Wildcats had a 7-point lead. And Oliver's free throw is good. Good poise right there for the 8th grader. Here come the Wildcats. Here's number 40, Beaver. Looks to drive right. Back out to Thorson. Here's Thorson. Back to right to Beaver. Over to Cooksley. Cooksley back out. The Blue Jackets sitting in this zone, so the Wildcats just taking their time working the ball around the perimeter. In the corner, Cooksley, long two. That's blocked, I believe, by Oliver. Trulene comes away with the ball, and here comes the Blue Jackets. 43-39 is our score, 4-point game. Here's Porta, top of the key. Over to Trulene, over to Nelson. Nelson fakes, little right-hand floater. No good. Rebound by the Blue Jackets. That's Porta battling in there. Oh, and they're going to say she was out of bounds. Good hustle by Porta, though, to go after that board. Really get in the mix in there. 3:59 to play on our Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard. 43-39 is our score. We have a timeout on the court. We're going to step away for a short break. We'll be back right after these messages.
Hey, Mark, I spent about $3,500 on heating this last winter.
Whoa, sounds like you need to switch to a central boiler outdoor wood furnace like I did.
A wood furnace? That sounds like a lot of work.
No, not really. I have my wood delivered, and with a large firebox and a central boiler outdoor furnace, I usually just fill it once a day.
Whoa, that sounds great.
I heat my domestic water, garage, and I'm saving a ton of money every year.
Well, where do I get one?
Northland Boiler Sales is your local central boiler sales dealer. Visit northlandboilersales.com.
Need a prescription or medication advice? Wellia Health's community pharmacies in Mora and Pine City are open Monday through Friday from 8:30 a.m. to 6 p.m. and on Saturdays from 8 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. Our friendly pharmacists are here to answer your questions and to help with prescription transfers. Call us at Pine City 320-322-5141 or Mora 320-679-3999 or visit welliahealth.org.
Welcome back in here to Cambridge-Isanti High School. This game has been a great basketball game. Low scoring, but really a good basketball game. The Wildcats are giving up 45 points a game to their opponents, so they rely on their defense, and no doubt they're playing solid defense tonight. The Blue Jackets have 39 points so far. Wildcats have a 4-point lead. The second half has really been back to forth. The Wildcats have really much been in the lead most of the second half, but the Blue Jackets keep fighting, keep crawling, and staying in the game. Here's Nelson with the steal. Her right-hand floater is no good. Knocked out of bounds by Porta. It'll go back to the Wildcats. Little delay here in the game. Got to get a shoe tied. Here come the Wildcats. This is number 40. That's Claire Beaver. Wildcats really working the ball around the perimeter here as the Blue Jackets are sitting in the zone. And the Eagle back out to number 1. That's Lucasen, 8th grader. Her three-pointer is no good. Good save right there by Mills. Here comes Oliver on up the right sideline. Jackets need to take advantage of that stop. Comes Porta, left hand layup. No good. Good take right there by Porta. Good rebound by Eagle again. Eagles really own those boards. Look ahead, but do Cooksley. Oh, we're going to have a foul. 2 shots. Fouls on number 10, Nelson. And to the line goes 32, Cooksley. Free throws have been an issue tonight for the Wildcats. They've really struggled from the free throw line, and her first attempt is no good. 43-39 is her score. Oslin back into the game, and so is Lily Smith for the Wildcats. Her second free throw is also no good. Rebound to Nelson. Here comes Finley Nelson for the Jackets. Pulls up. Free throw line jumper is no good. Rebound by Cooksley. And here comes Lucasen. Lucasen to the right corner. That's Smith. Over to Lucasen. Back to Pullman. Here's Smith inside the Eagle. Eagles layup is good. Good ball movement right there. That is 12 points now on the night for Eagle. Great ball movement right there by the Chisago Lakes Wildcats to beat the zone and get Eagle a layup. And we have an injury on the floor. And I believe we're going to have a foul on number 3. That is Pullman. And the Blue Jackets will go shoot 1-and-1 here. 45-39 is our score. 45-39. Wildcats leading here with 2:25 to go in the ball game. The Wildcats' biggest lead of the game was 36-28, and that happened with 10 minutes and 35 seconds to go here in the second half. And ever since then, it's really been anywhere from the Blue Jackets did cut it 36-34 with 9:20 to go. And ever since then, it's really been a 4, 5, 6 point lead for the Wildcats most of this second half. Let's call it Callie Oslin for the Blue Jackets. Let's give her a round of applause here. She gets up and walks to the sideline with the outstanding training services here at Cambridge-Isanti from BJ Jaquette and Alina Services. Thank you, BJ, for being here and helping our athletes. Once again, thank you all for tuning in on Q Media or 100.9. This has been a fun ball game here so far. Here's Scarlett Porta at the free throw line. Her first attempt is no good. Rebound to Smith. Here comes Lily Smith for the Wildcats. That's Porta playing solid defense there. Lucasen over to Pullman. Pullman to the high post. That's Cooksley. Here comes Pullman. Drives. Oh, we're going to have a foul on Trulene. Foul on Trulene. That's only the team's fourth, so we'll have an inbound underneath the basket here. 2:10 to go here in the ballgame on the Embrace Orthodontic scoreboard. Chisago Lakes Wildcats lead 45-39. Chisago Lakes going for their 5th win of the year. Oh, Eagles pass intended for Cooksley's a little bit strong, and it goes out of bounds. Turnover, Wildcats, Blue Jacket basketball. 2:07 to go, 45-39 is our score. Blue Jackets have the ball, looking to cut into the Wildcat lead here. Wildcats coming out in a 1-3-1 press, looking to trap that first pass, and here they go. Trapping Porta. Porta looks up and kind of throws it where she thought somebody would be. They weren't there, and Trulene tracks it down here, and Coach Hakes calls timeout. And we are going to have a timeout as well. We're going to step away for a short break. We'll be back for exciting conclusion of Mississippi 8 girls basketball action with 1:58 to go. We'll be back.
A&W Restaurant Pine City is still making fresh root beer, that signature item since 1919. It's still made fresh and on-site with real cane sugar and a blend of secret ingredients. It doesn't get any better than this. Their world-renowned A&W root beer is a classic treat, and they can top it off with creamy vanilla soft serve to be known as the famous A&W root beer float. Now that's smooth, tasty, and refreshing. An American iconic A&W root beer float. It never tasted so good. A&W Restaurant Pine City. Come grab your root beer float today.
Here's the pitch.
Here's the pitch in North Branch, the area's premier indoor batting cages and training facility. State-of-the-art pitching machines for softball and baseball. Rent cages with machines or bring your own pitcher. Here's the Pitch also offers instruction from experienced players. And Here's the Pitch has enough room for coaches to bring the whole team for training. Here's the Pitch in the North Branch Outlet Mall.
Welcome back in here to Cambridge-Isanti High School as we are winding down here with 1:58 to go in the ball game. It'll be Blue Jackets to inbounds. There's Trulene. Back to Oliver. Over to Porta in the corner. Trulene for three. It's blocked. Picked up by Mills. She loses the ball. Picked up by the Wildcats. 1:42 to go in the game, or we're going to have an injury, and they're going to call timeout, and they're going to stop this. Usually in varsity basketball, people don't love this rule, but you usually, when there's an injury, the rule says you're supposed to let the play go until that team with the injured player has the ball. But when you're 90 feet away from the basket, the refs are going to stop it right away, and so people can tend to the injured player. We'll step away for another short break here, and we'll be back shortly.
Are you interested in a technical degree that can quickly help you land your dream career? Or maybe you've always dreamed of going to a four-year college, but you'd like to start close to home. Either way, Pine Technical and Community College has you covered. PTCC offers more than 50 degrees in hot fields like healthcare information technology, advanced manufacturing, and business. PTCC is now accepting applications. Financial aid may be available online at pine.edu. Starting out or starting over, find your future at Pine Technical and Community College.
Are you ready to get back to doing what you love? Whether it's recovering from an injury or preventing one, Wellia Health Sports Medicine Team is here to help. From kids to adults, we specialize in treating sports injuries, including concussions. We're here to get you back to peak performance. Call us today at 320-679-1313 or schedule an appointment through MyChart. Visit welliahealth.org.
Welcome back here, Cambridge-Isanti, 1:40 to go. 45-39 is our score, and we're going to have a foul here on the Blue Jackets. That is only the teams. Well, maybe we don't have a foul. Never mind. No foul. It'll be Wildcats inbounds here in their front court with 20 on the shot clock, 1:38 to go. Good out-of-bounds play. Oh, the ref called a hold, but they had a wide-open layup if they didn't call that. Great out-of-bounds play right there by the Wildcats. Really caught the Blue Jackets off guard. Would have had a layup, but they called a foul on number 10, Finley Nelson. That is her third personal foul. Here comes, that's Thorson driving the lane. Look to pass to Eagle. It's going to be knocked out of bounds by Oliver, and it will remain Wildcat basketball with 10 seconds on the shot clock, 1:28 to go in the ball game, and the Wildcats have a 6-point lead over the Blue Jackets. To Eagle in the corner. Eagle drives on Lohman. Eagle picks up her dribble, kicks out to Smith. Here's Thorson. Thorson drives left, throws up a fadeaway. It's no good. It'll be a shot clock violation. Really good defense by the Blue Jackets. Did eat up a lot of clock, though. 1:16 to go in the ball game. Here's Reese. Oliver over to Trulene. Trulene beats the press, dribbles up the floor. Oh, she's being double teamed, and we're going to have a foul on number 20. That is Kayla Larson. That is going to be her fourth personal, and Allie Trulene will go to the line with 1:08 to go, trying to dig into this 45-39 score here. Thank you for tuning in for Mississippi girls basketball action. Here's Trulene at the line, freshman Allie Trulene. She's had a quiet second half. She's got 8 points on the night. Her first free throw is good. That is her fourth free throw of the night. She was fouled on a three-pointer and made all three in the first half. 45-40 is now our score. .108 to play. 45-41 is our score. Here come the Wildcats. Blue Jackets pressuring. Oh, we're going to have a foul right there on Porta. Good foul. That is Porta's fourth foul, and that is the team's sixth foul. Still not in the bonus quite yet. Now, one key here tonight is the Wildcats have really struggled at the free throw line. They were 4 for 14 in the first half, and the second half has not been much better. Here into Eagle. Eagle, I think that's going to be off Eagle. She kind of tried to knock the ball away, and now the refs are going to get together to talk about it. It definitely should be the guy on the far sideline making the call. He had the best view of it, and they talk about it. Oh, whoa. They got together, they talked about it, and everybody thought it was off Chisago Lakes, and it should be Blue Jacket ball. The ref pointed to the Cambridge way, and then he said, my bad, and gave it back to Chisago. Interesting play. Cooksley. Well, that didn't go well for the Blue Jackets. It worked out well for the Wildcats as they make the basket. Here's Lohman. Back to Finley Nelson for three. No good. Finley goes after her own rebound. Ball's loose. Trulene with it. Gives it back to Nelson here for three. It's good. Nelson for three. Let me update this scoreboard here for you now. It is 44 to 47. 47-44 is the score with 34 seconds to go in the ball game. And we have, I believe, that is number 30, Gehring, I believe, on the free throw line. Her first free throw is up, and it is no good. 1-on-1, so Oliver with the board looks to push for the Blue Jackets. Oh, she turns the ball over. And now the Jackets go and foul her. And Gehring is going to go back to the free throw line. Oh, maybe we have a timeout first. 47-44 is our score. We'll try to get this sorted out here. So no foul. We have a full timeout by the Wildcats. 25.5 seconds to go here in the ball game. 47-44. We're going to step away for a short break. We'll be back for the exciting conclusion of tonight's Mississippi 8 ball game.
Make your next stop the Freeway Holiday Station store in Pine City. Right now, save on all your favorites like Haggie's Pizza. Save $8 when you buy 2. Coke 20 ounces, 3 for $6. Or Pepsi 20 ounces, 3 for $6. Slim Jim Jerky is 2 for $5. Haagen-Dazs ice cream are 2 for $6. Monster Energy drinks are buy 2, get 1 free. And Splash Ice Melt, which is pet safe, only $14.99. So make it the Freeway Holiday Station store in Pine City.
Welcome back in here to Cambridge-Isanti High School. 47-44 is our score. It will be Wildcats basketball when we come out of this timeout. 47-44 is the score. Tending to Reese Oliver, who twisted her ankle before when she was being pressed. She now goes to the bench. Wildcats will be on the line. Number 30, Gehring, will be on the line. She missed the front end of her first attempt. Oh, excuse me. There was no foul. They called a timeout before the foul. So Jackets are definitely going to come out here and foul. Try to foul right away. And there is Larson. Larson is fouled by Michaela. And Larson will go to the line for 1-on-1. Larson does have 2 made free throws on the night for the Wildcats. 23.3 to go. Larson on the line. Front end of 1-on-1. It's good. Larson, the senior, stepping up to the line. Clutch free throw right there and to make it a 4-point ball game with 23 seconds to go. That's what you want out of your senior leader here. Her second one is also good. 49-44 is our score. Good free throws by Larson. Very important free throws. And here come the Jackets. And they're out of bounds. Turnover on the Blue Jackets. 49-44 is the score. 14.9 to go. Wildcats get it in bounds. This is Cooksley. They're trying to foul her. She gets it back to Larson. Don't want foul Larson. That's not the person you want to foul. She's made 4 free throws on the night. Cooksley was the one you wanted to foul if you were the Blue Jackets. Now you're sending back Larson. She's already got 4 free throws tonight. She has 10 points on the night. And she was one of the keys, talking to the coach before the game. She was one of the keys. Her and Thorson, their keys on the defensive end. And they've been pretty good tonight for the Wildcats. Her free throw's good. Good clutch, more clutch shooting here by the senior Kayla Larson, looking to get the Wildcats their 5th win of the year and to go 5-4 on the season. Here she is, her second attempt. It is up, and it is also good. Good clutch shooting right here. No doubt that is going to be a key to this victory. Here goes Finley Nelson for 3. No good. Ball bounces around. Chulene gets it, and that's the ball game. Final score here in Cambridge-Isanti, 51-44 in favor of the Chisago Lakes Wildcats. They push their record to 5-4. And the Jackets will fall to 0-8. The Wildcats now are 2-1 in Conference Mississippi 8 action. We're going to step away for a short break. When we come back, we will have the Pine City Pizza Pub end of the game report here. Post-game show. Stay tuned. We'll be back right after this break. Again, on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard, our final here from Cambridge-Isanti High School. Wildcats 51, Blue Jackets 44. We'll be back right after this break.
Mom's Parkside Cafe in Pine City proudly serves breakfast skillets, scratch-made buttermilk pancakes, famous big cookies, and bread pudding with homemade caramel sauce. Enjoy home-style hot sandwiches made with real mashed potatoes and gravy. Voted Pine County's best breakfast, best lunch, and best soup and salad. This quaint cafe is owner-operated with a small-town feel. Stir in family and a sprinkle of hard work to complete the recipe for this award-winning cafe.
Order up! Mom's Parkside Cafe. Open Monday through Friday, 8 till 2, and weekends, 7 till 2.
Arrow Building Center in Siren is your leading name throughout the Midwest with trusted brands for your building supplies and services. Arrow Building Center has been providing contractors, homeowners, and do-it-yourselfers with quality products and expert service for all projects, big and small, for many decades. No matter the size of your next project, Arrow Building Center is at your service. And don't forget, free, yes, free delivery, always. Stop on by Arrow Building Center in Siren, conveniently located off Highway 70, or visit them online at abc-clc.com.
When was the last time you had a professional tune-up for your home or business furnace? 1 year? 5 years? Or maybe it's been so long that you don't remember. When it's time to winterize your home or business, your routine isn't complete without a furnace tune-up from Dale's Heating and Appliance. A tune-up from Dale's will keep your furnace running at peak efficiency so you can keep warm all winter. Don't wait and avoid costly repairs. Call Dale's Heating and Appliance at 320-629-3531 or contact them online at dalesheatingandappliance.com.
ECE Fiber Internet, the best choice for you. Affordable packages for home and business with reliable service and no hidden fees. ECE Fiber, connecting you to what matters most. Visit orderecefiber.com. That's ORDERECEFIBER.com.
Are you tired of spending your weekends on yard work? Central Outdoor Services in Pine City is your complete solution for all things outdoors. From perfectly manicured lawns to stunning landscaping and patio installations, we've got you covered. Need a boulder wall, some light dirt work, a fire pit, or even reliable snow removal in the winter? We do that too. Central Outdoor Services is here to give you back your free time so you can enjoy your yard instead of working on it. Visit centraloutdoormn.com to learn more or give us a call today.
Welcome back here to Cambridge-Isanti High School as we wrap up tonight's broadcast. Final here tonight on the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Wildcats 51, Cambridge-Isanti Blue Jackets 44. The Blue Jackets fall to 0-8, and the Wildcats are now 5-4 on the season. Like we said, Wildcats last year won 3 games all year. And this year, they played a lot of younger players last year, similar to what Cambridge is doing this year. And you can see the progress and the growth in the Wildcats. And I think that's going to be the goal for the Blue Jackets moving forward. Once again, Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. Embrace, leave with a smile. You'll embrace forever. Find out more at embracemn.com. Thank you for joining in on tonight's Pine City Pizza Pub postgame show. Pizza Pub of Pine City, the perfect spot to meet the gang for lunch, dinner, before the game, or after the game. Pine City Pizza Pub. Once again, thank you to all of our sponsors. Thank you all for tuning in tonight on 100.9 WCMP or on our Q Media YouTube stream. Again, the final tonight was 51-44. Let's take a look at the scoring tonight for the Blue Jackets. The Blue Jackets were led by Finley Nelson, and Finley Nelson, I believe, had 5 first-half points, and she's one of their leading scorers, one of their top shooters. She really struggled early in the game, and they really got her going, making 3 big second-half threes and 4 threes in the game total. She led the way tonight for the Blue Jackets with 16 points. Allie Trulin, who played an incredible all-around ball game, really calmed things down and helped the Blue Jackets break the Wildcat press. She ended the game with 10. Reese Oliver, an 8th grader, strong game for Reese. She ended the game with 8 points. Ava Mills, the senior on this squad for the Blue Jackets, again, played so hard. She's forced to guard posts, really strong, had a couple of really nice step-through moves. She ends the game with 7 points. Kelly Oslin ended the game with 3 points for the Blue Jackets. Anya Lohman played, did not score. Scarlett Porta also played and did not score for the Blue Jackets. For the Wildcats, kind of the turning point in this game was when number 30, Gehring, and number 40, Claire Beaver, made back-to-back threes for the Wildcats, and that pushed their lead to 8 points with 10:35 in the go, with the score of 36-28. And really after that, the Blue Jackets couldn't never really recover. They were able to cut the score to 2 at the 9:20 mark. And with 1:08 to go, it was a 4-point game after a couple of 3-pointers by Finley Nelson. And the Wildcats really struggled all game from the free throw line. We talked about how they were 4 for 14 in the first half. But huge props to Kayla Larson coming in here at the end of the ball game, knocking down 4 clutch free throws in the final seconds of the ball game to help the Wildcats seal this 51-44 ball game. Scoring for the Wildcats, Madison Eagle, a great post player, really had multiple blocks tonight, led the way on the boards, had 12 points for the Wildcats. Kayla Larson had a huge second half. She had 3 points in the first half, had 9 points in the second half, making 5 free throws in the second half. Like I said, that really helped seal off the game here for the Wildcats. So 12 points for Kayla Larson. Next was 8 points for Claire Beaver off the bench. Again, she had a huge 3 here in the second half that helped extend that lead. Mariana Cooksley had 8 points as well for the Wildcats. Rand Gehring had 5 points. McKenna Thorson only ended up with 2 points for this squad, but really played some solid defense all night long and made things tough for the Blue Jackets. Ruby Anderson also scored for the Wildcats, had 4 points. Annika Smith played, did not score. Lily Smith played, did not score. Autumn Lucasen played and did not score, as well as number 3, Jaden Pullman played but did not score. When we're going to take a short break, when we come back, we'll talk about what's coming up next for these squads, and we'll look at the area scoreboard. I got a couple scores to update you with. Stay tuned. We'll be back shortly for the final closure for tonight's ball game.
When it comes to yours or your loved one's end-of-life celebration, there are many options. Find guidance from the professionals at Methvin Funeral and Cremation Services. Church services, celebration of life services at one of their chapels, a ceremony in a park, or even cremation. Methvin has the resources to facilitate everything from start to finish. Methvin Funeral and Cremation in Mora, Hinckley, Sandstone, and Isle, or find them online at methvinfuneralhome.com, serving our community since 1912.
If you're gonna stop and fuel up, you might as well stop at your Pine City Freeway Holiday Station store. And if you need a little something for that party, right now save on Rice Krispie Sheet Treat, just $14.99. Sweet Chaos Drizzled Popcorn are just 2 for $8. Snack Time Frosted Pretzels only $5.99 each. Ghirardelli Milk Chocolate Snowmen are just $7.99. And Shirley Temple 7-Up 12-packs, 2 for $12. Fill up, load up, and save at your Pine City Freeway Holiday Station store today.
Take one last look here at the Embrace Orthodontics scoreboard. The Blue Jackets fall tonight to the Wildcats 51-44. Wildcats will go to 5-4 on the season, and the Blue Jackets fall to 0-8. Again, huge props to the Wildcats. Really seeing a lot of growth after their 3-win season last year. Already 5 wins on the season before the Christmas break. A special thank you again to all of our sponsors, including Pine Insurance Agency. Once again, stay tuned to KBK WCMP to learn more about our Pine Insurance Agency Player of the Week. You won't want to miss that. Also, stay tuned to the morning shows to keep up to date with all of our local sport activity. And thank you again to Pizza Pub of Pine City for bringing you tonight's post-game show. We are heading here into the holiday break and looking at what's next for both teams here. The Blue Jackets are off until Tuesday, December 30th, so they'll play a little bit here over the holiday break. And they will be hosting Stillwater here at Cambridge-Isanti High School on Tuesday, December 30th. And then they play on Friday, January 2nd, against a very tough, well-coached Sartell Sabres squad. Looking ahead for the Chisago Lakes Wildcats with their 5-4 record and 2-1 in the conference. They are actually off until Friday, January 2nd, when they are at Proctor. Proctor is a great, really, really high-quality 7AA school. And then they play after the school starts back up on Tuesday, January 6th. They host Princeton. That's the look ahead for both of those schools. Once again, a special thank you to all of our sponsors. Pine City Pizza Pub. The Grinch is coming to Pines. Oh, the Grinch was already in Pine City. My mistake. Pizza Pub of Pine City. Special thank you to them for bringing our post-game show tonight. Always something unique and always delicious. Check the Pizza Pub of Pine City Facebook page to find out what they're cooking. Special thank you to Hones for bringing you our halftime show. Special thank you to Embrace Orthodontics for bringing our scoreboard to you tonight. And also, here's the Pitch pregame show. Like I said, longest day of the year is already past us. The days are getting shorter. Spring's going to be here before you know it. So head to Here's the Pitch in North Branch to get your baseball, softball skills in tune before the season starts. They've got training facilities, batting cages, and even live instructions. Get your team trained at Here's the Pitch in North Branch. Once again, a special thank you to all of you. As my good friend Ethan Game Day Gilman always says, be kind. You never know what people are going through. Once again, my name is Chris Gable. Our final here tonight, Chisago Lakes 51, Cambridge-Isanti 44. Have a great holiday break, everybody. Be safe. We'll see you.